Hello there, good morning. It's Monday morning at 6 o'clock. We are with you all the way through until 9, with Richard Madeley joining Susanna here from 6:30. Boris Johnson's calling for concrete action, climate change, as he meets with world leaders in New York today before heading to Washington for his first White House summit with Joe Biden. The Prime Minister is expected to push the President on the looming humanitarian crisis in Afghanistan and the potential reopening of transatlantic travel. Now, a bit rocky recently, haven't they? How is this visit likely to play out? Is it a chance to reset relations? Well, meanwhile, back at home, the Prime Minister's also under pressure from his own party as senior Conservative MPs try to force a last-minute U-turn on the imminent cut to universal credit. It's being reported that more than 800,000 people could face poverty if the £20 a week benefit is stopped. How much influence is this going to have? Is it likely to change Boris Johnson's stance on this? The Business Secretary, Kwasi Kwarteng, is holding an emergency energy summit today as consumers face a double whammy of food shortages and soaring energy prices. Britain faces a shortfall of frozen meals and even Christmas turkey because of a sudden lack of carbon dioxide used by the food and drink industry. A worrying situation, isn't it? How did this all come about? Just explain for us. Now, children in Scotland will start getting their COVID-19 vaccinations from today. Letters will be sent to 12 to 15-year-olds inviting them to an appointment alongside a vaccination programme in schools. It comes after the chief medical officers of all 4 UK nations concluded that the benefits were sufficient to justify vaccinating this age group. How are they feeling about the prospect of getting their jabs there? Tottenham and Chelsea led the tributes for their former player Jimmy Greaves, who's died aged 81. And Sir David Jason has said former co-star John Challis was a gentleman in the true sense of the word. Now, the royal drama The Crown triumphed at the Emmys last night, taking home 7 trophies, with feel-good football series Ted Lasso dominating the awards in the comedy category. It was a big night for the Brits across the board, with wins for Kate Winslet, Hannah Waddingham and Ewan McGregor. Here's Michelle Morrison with more. There was the celebrations there. 6:15. Let's take a look at the weather now. Laura, thanks very much. Now, Good Morning Britain's here all the way through until 9. Susanna and Richard Madeley will be here from 6:30. And as first, let's get the news, travel and weather where you are. See you in a moment. Hello again. Let's take a look at the front pages of the newspapers. So there are warnings of food shortages in less than 2 weeks. Urgent talks are continuing between government ministers and the food industry executives to avoid shops being left with empty shelves. The problems have been caused by a spike in fuel costs, which come on top of shortages of drivers and food workers. And as we've been hearing, it's feared the crisis in energy supplies will lead to higher fuel bills this winter. Joining us now from North 6:24, Richard Arnold's here with the latest entertainment news, and it was the Emmy Awards, a comedy gem. That's it. Susanna and Richard will be here next. In the meantime, let's get the weather now with Laura. Here she is. The Business Secretary, Kwasi Kwarteng, is holding an emergency energy summit today. And the royal drama The Crown triumphed at the Emmys last night, taking home 8 trophies, with feel-good football series Ted Lasso dominating the awards in the comedy category. It was a big night for the Brits across the board, with wins for Kate Winslet, Hannah Waddingham and Ewan McGregor. Here's Michelle Morrison with more. There was the first episode, didn't I? I might give it another go. But she was phenomenal, so I'm so pleased for her. And morning, Business Secretary Kwasi Kwarteng is holding an Also this morning, royal drama The Crown triumphed at the Emmys last night, taking home 8 trophies, with feel-good football series Ted Lasso dominating the awards in the comedy category. It was a big night for the Brits across the board, with wins for Kate Winslet, Hannah Waddingham and Ewan McGregor. Here's Michelle Morrison with more.
So
distressing.
No.
Oh, you should have stuck with it. It's extraordinary.
I might give it another
go.